The Spanish Inquisition, a name that sends shivers down the spine and conjures images of fear and oppression. These words alone evoke chilling images, shadowy tribunals, instruments of torture, and the spectre of religious persecution. The mere mention of the Inquisition brings to mind a time when fear ruled and justice was a distant dream. For centuries, the Inquisition has captivated our imaginations, often portrayed as a dark chapter in human history. It has been the subject of countless books, movies, and debates, each adding layers to its infamous reputation. Its name whispers of fanaticism, cruelty, and the suppression of freedom. The Inquisitors, with their grim faces and relentless pursuit, symbolize an era of intolerance and fear. But how much of what we think we know is true? How many of these stories are based on fact, and how many are the product of myth and exaggeration? This essay delves into the heart of the Spanish Inquisition, seeking to unravel the truth behind the myths. We will sift through historical records and accounts to uncover the reality. We will explore the historical context, the key players, and the surprising facts that challenge the conventional narrative. Who were the real people behind the infamous trials, and what were their true motives? Our journey takes us beyond the sensationalized stories to understand the Inquisition's complexities and its impact on Spanish society. Join us as we navigate through history to shed light on this enigmatic and often misunderstood institution. To comprehend the Spanish Inquisition, we must first journey back to the late 15th century, a time of great change and upheaval in Spain. Spain, a land recently unified under the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabella, was a melting pot of religions and cultures. The unification brought together diverse regions, each with its own unique traditions and beliefs. Centuries of Muslim rule had left a significant Islamic population, while Jewish communities thrived as integral parts of Spanish society. These communities contributed immensely to the cultural and economic fabric of the nation. However, this delicate balance was under threat. The coexistence of multiple religions was becoming increasingly fragile as political and religious pressures mounted. The Reconquista, the centuries-long struggle to reclaim Spain from the Moors, had fueled a climate of religious zeal. This fervor was not just about reclaiming land, but also about asserting religious dominance. The rise of a powerful and ambitious Catholic Church eager to solidify its authority added to the growing tensions. The Church sought to unify Spain under one faith, seeing other religions as threats to its power. In this cauldron of religious fervor and political ambition, the Spanish Inquisition was born. It was a tool designed to enforce religious conformity and eliminate dissent, forever changing the landscape of Spain. Contrary to popular belief, the Spanish Inquisition was not a rogue organization operating outside the law. It was, in fact, a state institution established by royal decree in 1478 and answerable directly to the Spanish monarchy. Its primary objective to root out heresy and ensure religious conformity within Spain. The Inquisition's primary targets were conversos, Jews who had converted to Christianity, and moriscos, Muslims who had converted to Christianity. These groups, often viewed with suspicion and distrust by the Catholic authorities, were accused of secretly practicing their former faiths. The Inquisition's methods were often harsh and relied on accusations, interrogations, and sometimes torture to extract confessions. Section 4. Beyond the Black Legend, Unveiling the Unexpected. The Spanish Inquisition has been demonized throughout history, often depicted as an instrument of unparalleled cruelty and oppression. While there's no denying the suffering inflicted, a closer look reveals a more nuanced reality. Surprisingly, the Inquisition's use of torture was not as widespread as commonly believed. Torture was subject to strict regulations and could only be employed under specific circumstances and for limited durations. Additionally, the Inquisition's courts kept meticulous records which provide valuable insights into their procedures and judgments. These records reveal that the majority of cases brought before the Inquisition did not result in severe punishments. Section 5. Scars on Society, the Inquisition's enduring impact. The Spanish Inquisition cast a long shadow over Spanish society, leaving an undeniable mark on its culture, politics, and intellectual life, shaping its future. The fear of being denounced to the Inquisition created an atmosphere of suspicion and self-censorship, affecting daily life. Intellectual curiosity was stifled as individuals hesitated to express dissenting views or explore new ideas, fearing repercussions. The persecution of conversos and moriscos led to the expulsion of these communities from Spain, stripping the country of valuable skills and knowledge and diversity. The Inquisition's focus on religious conformity hindered Spain's scientific and cultural development, contributing to its decline as a major European power over time. Section 6. Echoes of the Past. Lessons from the Inquisition. The Spanish Inquisition, despite its controversial legacy, offers valuable lessons for our times. It was a period marked by intense scrutiny, fear, and the suppression of dissenting voices. It serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of religious extremism, intolerance, and the abuse of power. The methods employed were brutal and the consequences devastating. The Inquisition's story compels us to confront the darker aspects of human nature and to cherish the values of tolerance, freedom of conscience, and the rule of law. It highlights the importance of safeguarding human rights and ensuring that justice prevails. By studying the Inquisition, we gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of history and the enduring human struggle for freedom and justice. It also provides a lens through which we can examine our current societal structures and the importance of vigilance against oppression. It encourages us to learn from the mistakes of the past and to work towards creating a more inclusive and tolerant world. The lessons from the Inquisition are not just historical footnotes, but are relevant to our ongoing quest for a just and equitable society. Section 7. Conclusion. A legacy of light and shadow. The Spanish Inquisition, a complex and often misunderstood institution, continues to fascinate and horrify us centuries later. While its legacy is undeniably intertwined with religious persecution and human suffering, a nuanced understanding reveals a more intricate reality. The Inquisition's story is a cautionary tale, reminding us of the fragility of freedom and the importance of safeguarding human rights. As we move forward, it is our responsibility to learn from the mistakes of the past and to strive for a world where tolerance, understanding, and compassion prevail.